You don't have a money problem. You have a commitment problem. Yeah, I'm talking to you, but I'm also talking to me. So, let's talk about why that truck isn't done yet. What's up, everybody? Ian, Stark Naked Kustoms here. Around here, we kind of build cool stuff and make mistakes, and then we talk about them because that's the only way to learn. Today's episode, we're going to talk about unfinished products. Why they stay unfinished. Why don't we finish them? Why do we surf Marketplace and find new projects instead of finishing the ones we already have? You say, well, we're waiting on parts. Got to find the right wheels. We got to find the right paint. We got to, I don't know, just waiting for the right time. But when is the right time, right? There's never really a right time. There's never the perfect part. Any mini truck builder knows that mini trucks are always being built. Doesn't matter if they're finished and done, you think it's perfect. 3 months later, guess what? It's not perfect anymore. There's something else you're going to do to it. So let's just put it real. There's no right time. There's only build time. Back in the 90s, these guys were building body dropping trucks with, whatever tools they could scrounge up and whatever time they could muster up in a weekend. So what's the difference today?
You got it?
Did you like that?
Yeah!
How'd that feel?
Feels pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
But the big thing is we don't need perfect. We need it done, right? The whole goal of building these things is to get it out there and show it off in the community and take some pride in what you're building. I'm the first to admit that I'm learning along the way. There's a lot of stuff that I did not do or did not know how to do before all this started. And kind of learning along the way. Learning how to weld, learning how to do body work, learning suspension. I just bought a book on how to do suspension the proper way. But let's get real. Let's talk about what the real issue is. Social media, right? Everybody scrolls it all day long. We scroll, we scroll, we scroll. We see all these beautiful, amazing builds. And, in 30 seconds, you can see a massive amount of phenomenal builds. And they're beautiful. It's awesome. But what you don't see is, that 3, 5, 10 years it took them doing late nights in the garage, throwing wrenches, cussing, doing wiring nightmares of trying to track down issues, building something, cutting it apart, redoing it because guess what? It wasn't the way that it was supposed to be the first time. We all do it. That's kind of part of learning and figuring it out along the way, right? But the third reason is and I know I'm definitely in this club is you're scared, right? Why take a perfectly good truck and cut it apart? In order to do what we're doing, you're cutting the truck apart. You got to cut the rear end of the truck to put the notch in it. You got to cut out cross members. You got to build bridges, put in notches, get your bag plates, do the front end, cut parts away, put in your bag mounts, get everything right. Not to mention, you have pinion angles, bar links, triangulation, all the stuff that goes along with it. We're scared. Right now, I'm scared to body drop it. It would look amazing with a body drop on it. But that means I got to cut the cab, I got to cut the bed, I got to cut the frame horns. Like that's a big commitment, right? So a lot of it comes down to at least new builders. We're scared to do that jump because guess what? We do something wrong and now we just have a pile of sheet metal sitting in the garage rather than something we can drive. So it goes a long way. We'll just take my build for example. There's all kinds of stuff that isn't done yet. Stuff that I'm still working on, stuff that it needs to be finished. I don't have inner fender wells yet. I still need to tuck wiring. I have an awesome kit from Hose Candy here to make all my hoses look better, and I still got to finish that. Like that's where stuff starts getting crazy. We got body work going on. Trying to finish up doing some of the body work and get all that dialed in. We haven't finished it up yet, so it's all parts of stuff that we're doing, trying to build it every day and get stuff going. I can tell you, a couple things I am proud of. Like, I love my hood. Flat style, pre 92, non power hump hood, mail slots shaved out. It was a chore. Like, I didn't think it was going to be all that bad, and then I got into it, and I was like, "Whoa, bro, this is a lot more than I thought it was going to be." But you know what? It was fun making out my templates, getting everything right, putting it in. I'll throw some pictures in over here of what all that took and what was going on there. But yeah, it was fun. A lot can be said the same aspect of doing interior. I've never done interior before, but I wrapped my door panels. I had to fix the dash and get that all wrapped up, and it just kind of started coming. Stuff that you may not have done. You just got to try it. I'm going to tell you, surfing around on all the socials, mini trucking is not dead. It got kind of comfortable and, maybe took a little bit of a backseat to other things that are going on. I mean, you can look at some of these massive automotive YouTubers, and a lot of their stuff is great and it's awesome. And, you know, garage time will beat social time every day. You get out there, get in the garage, and even if it's just to turn one bolt, guess what? You're that one bolt closer, right? You don't spend time in the garage, it's just going to sit there. Hopefully, you enjoyed this episode. Next episode, hopefully, we're going to start doing a little bit of actual work. I don't really have a GoPro yet, so I'm still in progress of trying to figure out how to film everything. I don't want to bore you guys, set up the camera and do a time lapse of 3 hours of me block sanding a bedside or whatever, but we'll get something going. So for you guys, this is Stark Naked Customs. Get out there in the shop, do something on your own.